Alrighty, hello everybody, and welcome back to more Vintage Cube. And we start with power. Very nice. Ancestral Recall, pretty good card. Oh, excuse me. It is the one you kind of have to do the most work to make good. Obviously, it's an insane rate, and that's excellent. But if your deck's, too slow, too clunky, drawing 3 cards might not necessarily be what you need. But obviously, still excellent. So we will be taking that. And yeah, with Ancestral, we're looking for a lot of cheap interaction, kind of ways to take advantage of that card advantage. Which this pack is not particularly well suited for. Could take a Reprieve, decent card, and maybe go into some sort of blue-eyed control situation. Cryptic's good, but it's I don't like the 3 blue pips. You have to be really committed to blue to make that work. There's a bunch of like mediocre cards, Bone Crusher. Saheeli can be good, Chainsaw's okay, but I think I'll just take Reprieve. Just the most flexible, most reasonable pick here. Ooh, there's an Ancient Tomb. That is a good combo with Ancestral Recall because more mana means you can use your cards more. There's also Miscalc, also just a really good spell. Inquisition is another nice one, but we already have a white card, so maybe I don't want to pick a black card here. I do like Miscalc, but I think I'm going to take Ancient Tomb. I think when you have Ancestral in your deck, having ways to get your mana going faster is good. And like Ancient Tomb is just good in general as well. Well, I could grab Forensic Gadgeteer and see if we can't get into some kind of artifact thing that also makes Ancient Tomb better. Preordain's obviously great. And I think that's it. I don't really care about the rest of these things. I mean, Talisman's fine, but I would rather take Forensic, I think, if I'm going to do something in that vein. I'd rather just have a Preordain and not commit quite as heavily, though. It is hard to just go, like, mono artifacts, I will say. I think Preordain's a little too strong to not take. Ooh, now there's an Urza Saga. Okay, we might be going for it anyway. There is also Palace Jailer. Hold up. That's a tough decision. They're both really good. Palace Jailer works nicely with Ancient Tomb. We already have a white card. Urza Saga could be good for an artifact style deck. It's just a good card in general. Honestly, Palace Jailer is really good. I think I'll just take it. It's a nice combo with Ancient Tomb. 3. Another City of Traders. I don't know about that one quite as much. There's Sheltered by Ghosts, which is kind of interesting. Random Emrakul, if we can find some way to put it into play, it's obviously a good card. Chain Lightning, just as an interaction spell. Chain Lightning Ancestral is another one of those nice combos. There's Tide Hollow, which is good. I think I might take Chain Lightning here. Between that and Emrakul, and just try to make the Emrakul happen somehow. But this looks more like a Chain Lightning deck. Obviously, it's going to be hard to play all 3 of these without a lot of fixing, but I do like these sort of cheap burn spells with Ancestral. Alright, now I'm going to take Luminarch. I think that's better than a Holy Heat, and it's just a nice aggressive thing. I do also like Colonnade a lot. That's a tough one. Colonnade's a really good card, but so is Luminarch Aspirant. Oh man. Let's go Colonnade. It's close. I might regret it if I end up getting lots of fixing later, but I found fixing to be pretty tough to come by these days, so I think it's a good thing to do this. And I could take Council's Judgment, Elegant Parlor, or Sunfall. This could be a good Sunfall deck. Since we skipped the 2-drop there. I could also take Elegant Parlor and see if I can't go full-on Jeskai. That might be better. Let's do it. Let's go Parlor. I would like to play this Chain Lightning. Ooh, I do like Emperor and Goldspan. And Sea Shark, actually. Maybe Sea Shark's actually the play here. Only a single blue, which is nice. Yeah, let's do that instead. Okay, this pack wheeled. We have Bone Crusher and Chainsaw both coming back, so red's somewhat open. Because this was a weak pack, so if both these cards wheeled, I don't think too many people are in red. Which I rather have. I think Bone Crusher is better. I'm not a huge Chainsaw believer. It is okay, but Bone Crusher has some nice applications. All right, now I'll take Seachrome Coast over Prismatic Ending. I do like Prismatic Ending, but again, more fixing, good. We'll see how open white ultimately is, I suppose. I guess I'll take Winds of Abandon. Perfectly fine card. I don't... Well, do I want a Dragon's Rage? I think I'd rather have the Winds, but that's actually not crazy. Alright, now we get a Burst Lightning, so we have lots of burn spells now. Even a delayed Fireball Blast if we care for it. Okay, reasonable enough. Fire Blast I won't play. Alright, pack 2. Can either Spell Bomb down there. I'll probably just take Fable. Fable's a really nice card. Works well with Ancient Tomb. Thundering Falls would be a nice wheel. Not really a Thalia deck, Glimmerless, whatever. Yeah, let's grab Fable. And pretty happy with that. Lots of options here. We got Jace, we got Meticulous Archive, Shelldock, Inti, all good stuff. It looks like I'm leaning a bit more into the red. Is Inti good, though? I don't know if I want to be that aggro. I guess Jace Ancestral is not bad. Kissa Ancestral also works, like, okay. But it takes a lot more effort to get all that done. I just think Jace here. That's good. Lots of cards here. I'll hopefully wheel something. A lot of decent stuff for me. Now I have Ophelia. Ephemerate, I don't think does a whole lot. It works well with Palace Jailer, I suppose, but not really much else. Steam Vents would be excellent. Planter would be okay. Alright, so Steam Vents is a combo we don't have yet. It would be good for any fetches we might come across. Ophelia is just a good card. Kind of in general. Is it strong enough that I'm willing to give up fixing for it? I don't know about that. This deck's pretty firmly 3 colors now. There are some lands that we're looking to maybe wheel, but I think Steam Vents is just good enough that I should take it. Really would love a fetch at this point. I mean, that's kind of true at any point, but this is a lot of... A fetch would improve this a lot. I'm trying to get at. Alright, so I have Prof, Satya, Urza. I guess Walking Ballista, Time Warp are on the list, but I don't think they're good enough. How good is this? I have Jace, Fable, Ancestral, Preordained. So I got a couple ways to draw extra cards. I can power up my guys. It's fine. I think Satya, I am in the right colors for it. This to be a copy of a non-token creature. Works excellent with Palace Jailer, Chrome Host. Not really that well with a lot of other stuff. I don't have enough artifacts for Urza. I think I'm gonna take Profs. If Satya wheels, I'll definitely think about playing it. I think Talisman of Progress here. Like Galvanic Discharge, Abrade, Dismember are all excellent cards, but I already have a bunch of removal spells. I'm not really looking to add a whole lot more to the deck, and I think Talisman could be good. Yeah, it's on color, it does some useful things. Okay, Sphinx is another way to replay Ancestral and some of these burn spells. That seems pretty good. Don't care about these lands. Sanguine Evangelist, yeah, let's go Sphinx. I might think Fabled Passage here. This doesn't look like that much of a robber deck. Don't love Sensei's Top unless you have some good combos with it. I don't even have fetch lands, so I guess it kind of works with profs, but meh. Let's just take Fabled Passage. It's fine. It is still fixing. Ooh, now third path I can get behind. That's a nice one. We have a lot of non-creature spells. Let's grab Senior third path. And Thundering Falls did wheel. I will still take it. Our number of tap lands is starting to get a little high, but I think that's okay. Would I have Inti or Kitsa? Kitsa loots. Then it can sometimes copy spells, which is not bad. Inti attacks real good. Honestly close. I think I'll take Inti. Then I don't think Kellen's actually that good in this deck, but let's grab it because I don't really want these other cards. All right, we picked up some decent fixing. I would still have fetch land, and then yeah, maybe another counter spell would be nice. We only have the reprieve right now, so having a few more of those would be good. A few more like random card advantage things. All right, we did get the Satya. I will take it. I think it is interesting enough to try. A couple of legends, which is awkward with, but how often do you get to play this guy, right? Gotta try it. All right, pack 3, we have a Caracas. Pretty good. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think anything else really comes close to Caracas. I would play a Staff, I would play a Probe, I would play Witch Enchanter, I would probably play a Mind Collapse. But Caracas is just sort of busted. And we have a couple of legends that even go with it, so yeah, I think a lot of sense. Alright, what do we have here? Another Talisman if I want it. We have a Thraben Inspector, a Teferi. Oliphant's sort of like a fetch land, but really the one I want. Can't really get Omnath in there. I mean, I do like the Fairy in general. It's a little expensive. I don't have a ton of ways to get any extra mana other than this one talisman. I have a Thraben Inspector. It's kind of good to copy with Satya. Fun. I do have the Ancestral as well. Yeah, you know, this is maybe kind of insane, but Raven here. Ooh, a Library of Alexandria? Okay. I'm not against it. Certainly not against it. Two colorless lands now, but our fixing's pretty decent. I could also take Mystic. It's just a good card, but I think Library's excellent, so do it. Okay. Let's see what else we've got. Not a whole lot in my sideboard I'd be interested in playing. I mean, I could play a Kellen, it wouldn't be a disaster, but not impressed with the card and cube in general. Currently I'm 27 with 9 lands. We do need quite a few more playables, but that's fine. Oh, there's our fetch land. All right, perfect. I will snap off the Arid Mesa. It picks up Steam Vents, it picks up Elegant Parlor, it picks up Thundering Falls. Yeah, it's just great. All right, let's go Arid Mesa. Very easy pick, I think. Okay, now we have Elite Spellbinder as a nice option. Screaming Nemesis is something. Always have to check if Skull Clamp is a possibility. My cat's freaking out in the background. What she's doing, but we'll let her have her fun. I think Spellbinder is probably better than Nemesis. We don't really have any like crazy combos with that or anything. This is a nice one to copy with Satya. I mean, this one's okay as well, but I think Spellbinder's better, so let's do that. Good old Paulo here. And yeah, this deck's not looking too bad. Like I said, I would have loved to pick up, you know, a Mana Leak or something along these lines. We did pass on a Miscalc early on, which would have definitely been good. Ooh, there's a Johnny and a Tundra. Do love a Johnny, especially since this deck has actual red permanents in it. Our mana's pretty good. The Tundra would be fetchable, which is nice, but I think a Johnny's a little too good to pass, and I do need playables, so let's grab that. Okay, now there's a Hallowed Fountain I can just take instead. I think it's any better than Wrath in this deck. We end up having a decent amount of creatures, so grab a Hallowed Fountain. And, you know, I don't mind a Sarah Paragon, I think. CMC 3 or less. Covers a decent amount of stuff. Overlord is also an option. Double red I don't love, though. Not really an upheaval deck. Yeah, let's go with Paragon. That's fine. And I'll take a Witch Enchanter because that's just kind of a freebie. Okay. Talisman versus Oliphant. Talisman's nice. I do have a few more expensive cards, but I want 2 talismans. Taking Oliphant. Oh, wow. That's our very late Skycleave. Very happy to pick that one up. 35 with 11 lands now, but 2 of these non-lands are actually kind of lands, so we're going to just barely get there on playables. We're not going to have much of a sideboard, but that's okay. We have a delayed Fireball as a sideboard option. And I don't know, carry Zev, I guess, but Steel Seraph or Elspeth. Neither one's greatly impressing me, but I think Steel Seraph just because it's cheaper. I don't know. It's a nice one to put profs counters on. It's also nice to copy with Satya, I guess. Get the 5/4 and attack them for 5. I assume that's how it works. I don't actually know how prototype and copying works. I've not had an interaction come up before, so maybe we'll find out. Shirokai or Screaming Nemesis. I don't have that much mana. I think Screaming's just gonna be better. Don't think I'll play Detective Phoenix, but let's grab it. Let's see how we can build this. I don't know if this is just the deck or if there's more to it. I guess this is not quite enough land, so I'll have to make some cuts. So if we remove all this, and then if I count Oliphant and Meadow Guy as lands, this puts me at 24. So I have to make at least 1 cut. 2 cuts wouldn't be crazy because it is kind of nice to just cast Witch Enchanter sometimes, but 1's probably fine. It might be that Steel Seraph, honestly. The card's just not doing anything crazy in this deck. Could be the profs, potentially. I kind of want to try it, though. Screaming is fine, I think. Skycleave's great. Jailer, Sarah Paragon, Sphinx, Satya. Yeah, it's definitely one of these 2 cards. How many ways do I have to draw extra cards? 1, 2, 3. This doesn't really count. 4, 5. This doesn't really count. About 5 ways to draw extra cards. Yeah, that's not like great, is it? I mean, it does at minimum cycle, so it's not like it's ever that bad, but guess I'd rather have the 3. All right. Do that. Put all this stuff back in. And I could cut both and play an extra land. It wouldn't be crazy. It really wouldn't. Maybe that's for the best. It's double white as well. It's kind of awkward. All right, let's do that and then figure out my land situation. So we got blue, red, white, blue, white, red, white, blue, colorless, colorless. Arid Mace is all 3, Fabled Passage is all 3, and then these are individual colors. And I get 5 lands. Pretty even spread. I don't have any double red cards, which is nice. So I probably need the least of that. So let's see. I currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 red with a single mountain that's 7 red. 8 would be nice. We could get by with 7. Blue, which I have 1 double blue card. The Ancestral's blue, so we kind of want to hit it. We also have a Talisman that's worth considering. So for blue, we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 if we count the Talisman. So with a single island, that would be 9, which is pretty good. And then white, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 already. So I definitely don't need 2 of these. So I think I'll do it this way. 5 basic lands in the deck. Pretty funny, but I think correct. Yeah, just a little control deck. Like I said, I'm upset we don't have more counter spells because if we play against some sort of like unfair combo deck, it's going to be a little tough, but we do have some creatures to put on the pressure. We got a decent amount of removal. Yeah, I think combo decks are gonna be tough, and like reanimator style decks might be a little difficult because a lot of our removal isn't big. We have the Winds of Abandon. I think that's about it. Skyclave, not really. Yeah. I guess Palace Jailer can also get rid of a big thing, but anyway, let's try this. I'll see you for round number 1. All right, here's round number 1. We'll be on play, of course. And yeah, I mean, this is fine. Missing a color, but to mulligan an Ancestral Recall hand. We even have the third path to get some extra value there. Let's lead on the falls. And let's see. Elite Spellbinder. Well, I certainly don't need a white card right now. Dump that one. Let's see what we can do here. Wasteland. Well, I don't love that. Glad I at least got rid of the Spellbinder, though. Okay, hopefully we draw blue at some point. If not, this could turn out real bad. Okay. I guess worst case I can Screaming Nemesis next turn. So bad. Okay, I guess that's what I'll be doing. Let's go. Would really like to draw blue, but, you know, is what it is. White would be acceptable, I suppose. If I don't draw an island, a plains, well, something that can make a white or a blue. I guess I have a lot of non-basic, but one of those two or a red spell. If I draw a blue or a white spell, that's really bad here. Or a mountain. Mountain would also be bad, though. I guess we're out of mountains. Those are the only two we have in the deck, so we'll not be drawing a mountain. God, the wasteland is annoying. Dark Ritual. What the heck is this? Ritual into a 4-drop? Uh-oh. The Green Suns for 3. Okay. Nadu. Wow, that was quite the convoluted sequence, but it could be bad. Okay, well, I will 100% attack. Block. Go Steam Vents. Into third path or Ancestral? Let's think about this. I don't really have a burn spell big enough to take out that Nadu, so I guess I'd rather just third path for now. All right, well, we'll see if they just immediately have it. Was, like I said, that was a lot of hoops to jump through to get a Nadu into play. Okay, no plays, no attacks. I'm into that. I do like Colonnade a decent amount as well. Let's attack with Screaming Nemesis again. This Alt Epiphany, take a 1/1. Okay. Well, a couple of 1/1s conceivably. Sure. So I could take out the other one, but it gives them a card draw. I don't think I want to do that. Let's just ping them. Now I'll Ancestral. 1/1s. Oh, man. Not drawing an untapped white there. Kind of brutal, not gonna lie. They Colonnade and pass, I guess. Don't love that. Really wanted to draw some way to remove the Nadu. We have multiple ways to remove it now, but it might be too late. We'll find out in a moment. I mean, I guess neither of them I can actually even play right now. There is that. Our opponent can no longer gain life. There's that. Dora. Fine, I think. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? Does Zuranorb? Okay. They still can't gain life off the Zuranorb, so such a bad draw. Oh man, that is rough. Okay. Is of any creature or entire creature? Just one other third non-token. Oh man. I have 5, 6 mana. I can't even Seed Shark plus Satya. God, this sucks. I might play Thraben and crack the clue. Sounds silly, but I really need to draw that second white. That's the way I win this game. I don't think this Satya is doing what I want him to do. I can attack with this plus 2 Screaming Nemesises. They just like chump a Nemesis. They don't even have to block the Satya. Just take 6. That big of a deal. Yeah, I need the card draws. Sucks, but I guess before I... Well, no, I should do this first if I'm going to do it, and then I can still attack with the Nemesis anyway, because I'm fine trading with Kiora. Talisman. It kind of works next turn, I guess. Let's jam. Let's see here. Do it again, that's fine. Opponent, go Island Sea Shark. Next turn, I can finally get double white. Either Palace Jailer, the 8/8 that's going to come out, or maybe the Nadu, depending on what's going on. What is this? Yeah, that's bad. I gotta get rid of my white source now. Oh man, this is brutal. Yeah, they have the Zern Orb. Okay. Yeah, I don't really have a way to win this, do I? And pack a Wrath, so do it. All right. Yeah, that Wasteland was kind of the game, honestly. I guess it wasn't. I ended up drawing into blue. It was the fact that I didn't draw white soon enough, maybe. I don't know. All right, so we're playing against green stuff. I don't know what's up with the Dark Ritual and whatnot in there. That's a weird little addition, but mostly a green-blue deck. So again, we don't have a ton of sideboard options. I have late Fireball Blast. I don't think that's really what I want. The back, we run a little bit better. A Reprieve, a Castable Skyclave, a Screaming Nemesis. Yeah, I'll keep this. Obviously, if we get Wastelanded again, we get Wastelanded, but play my tap land, because what I'm going to do. At least I still have all 3 colors if they do Wasteland this land. So bad. No dark ritual this time. Island pass. We'll reprieve most things here, but we'll see what they've got. All right. Then I'll probably just play Nemesis. I think there's a ton of reason to not do that. If they have a counter, then so be it. Next turn I can either Skyclave, something they play, or I can go Jace plus hold up reprieve. Both are decent. I'll have to see what they hit here. I sort of thought they might have a counter, but just I don't think sitting on a reprieve is really what I want to be doing, so get it out of their hand. Screaming Nemesis isn't necessarily a huge part of the game plan. We'll see. They're island cycling. Fair enough. Presumably some sort of dueler. Island here. Okay, breeding pool untapped. Do Sylvan Safekeeper. Okay, I do like Ancestral. Let's go Jace untap Hallowed Fountain, I guess. We'll either reprieve or Ancestral, depending on what's going on. I guess I could have Skyclaved the Sylvan instead. But I like keeping up reprieve here. Obviously, the untapped Hallowed Fountain's like extremely suspicious, but Zawa's Jite. Yeah, I guess I'll reprieve that, sure. They have a weird deck. It's going to be very sad when I lose to it. Old Passage, replay the Jite. Okay, so now I can Skyclave the Jite. Nice. It's Palace Jailer as well. Okay. Let's see, I can Ancestral, then flip the Jace. Feels kind of nice. There's a Library of Alexandria, Elite Spellbind. It's all good. Do this. Winds of Abandon. That could actually be pretty sick here. So I'll dump a land. The Fabled Passage is the worst one. I definitely like Caracas. I think I'll get to use Library, maybe? Maybe not. What am I doing this turn? If I plus on the Safekeeper, it can't actually get GT counters, so I don't need to worry about the GTS, and I could Palace Jailer it as well. That seems fine. I could draw 3 more cards, but then I guess I GT. Let's see, I go land, Skyclave. I think I'd rather wait on that one. Let me just do this. If they want to sack a land to remain with power, that'll change how I play the rest of the turn. I don't think they will, though. That happen, and then I'll go. I think Library into Palace Jailer looks good. Excellent. And I do have Winds of Abandon up now. Well, not up now because it's a sorcery, but I will have enough lands to cast the Overload if I need to. Which is sort of nice. Factor Fiction main. Got it. Time Walk, Wasteland, Nadu. Okay, well, we gotta split Nadu Greaves. I don't really want to give them Psychic Frog with Greaves either. Maybe we go Wasteland, Time Walk, Greaves. That looks fine, I think. I don't care about Wasteland that much. Sure, let's do that. Okay, look at the Waste, Greaves, and Time Walk. Waste something. Okay, so choose. Red source, that's fine. I have to be aware of the fact they can Time Walk. Shouldn't be big of a deal. Thunder Falls, okay. I think I'm just gonna Spellbinder them. Draw off Library first. I guess I might as well. That's an interesting one too, but yeah, let's go Spellbinder first, I think. Time Walk, Time Twister, Titania, Lightning Greaves, Dark Ritual, Occult Epiphany. What a pile of cards. I mean, making Time Walk more expensive is obviously good. Do I care if they're Time Twister me? Not really. I mean, they can go like Dark Ritual Time Twister or something. That's definitely a thing. This is an interesting hand. They draw a land. They could potentially go Titania plus Greaves. Maybe I'm just supposed to take Titania. Then they you can still cast it off Ritual, but then at least can't Greaves in the same turn, which is nice. But they could just go Greaves Time Walk and then do it next turn. So same. Yeah, I guess I'll just. Well, if I take Time Walk and then they Time Twister and they have a Time Walk sort of on deck, that's kind of annoying too, to be honest. Maybe I take Greaves. Maybe that's actually the most dangerous card here. I don't want them to have haste on their stuff. Let's go Greaves. And then I will play Caracas. Plus on nothing. I don't think I'm attacking with Palace Jailer. Am I? So. Sphinx is nice. Alright, so Greaves is off in their exile zone. Reading pool is revealed, but let's get rid of that one. I have a Caracas for the Titania. They can bring back the Wasteland and destroy it, but I still get the bounce the Titania, so they don't get the extra 5/3, which is nice. I can Skyclave something at some point. I can Satya the Elite Spellbinder as well, which is kind of fun. We'll see what happens here. Wasteland's very good against me. I have a lot of good non-basics. Yeah, I don't think I care if they Time Twister. Doesn't seem like much of a winning play. They might go like Dark Ritual Epiphany on my turn or something. Certainly a possibility. It would let them get back the Monarch. Yeah, that would be a pretty big Cult Epiphany. It would make a couple of 1/1s. Maybe they'll just do it now even. We'll see. Dark Ritualing. It's fine. To the Time Walk. Okay. Stop that. What? Into Epiphany now? And then they can equip the Jite? I guess that's a play. Definitely consider taking Dark Ritual with Spellbinder, because that basically just makes it useless, but I think this is okay. Yeah, I think Epiphany here makes sense, and then you try and steal the Monarch. I guess getting the Sylvan Safekeeper back looks pretty good. Yeah, but Winds of Abandon should clean up kind of nicely. It's a Time Walk, Dark Ritual's gone, Cult Epiphany's gone. I guess I could Time Twister now, but that probably doesn't make sense. I think their plan is probably to get the Monarch and then get the Sylvan Safekeeper and try to kill me with the Titania combo. But yeah, Winds of Abandon just answers that. Caracas unfortunately does not. I guess after I get Wastelanded, I'm not going to have enough mana for the Winds play. That is a problem, isn't it? Guess not playing this Talisman of Progress earlier will end up hurting me. Interesting. Yep, we're gonna do flyers, makes sense. It's the turn. Yeah, I might just lose the Wasteland. That's actually quite annoying. Maybe I misplayed that, but I think the Griefs play was also pretty good, so I don't. It's all kind of bad for me, I suppose. Titania. Oh, Time Warp? I guess that's fine. Titania is already kind of winning. Really matter, draws an extra card. Let's see. Is there any way I survive this? It's gonna be tough. Gonna be able to Skyclave something, maybe? Are they not playing Titania, really? That's crazy if they go for Time Twister here. Like, I kind of get it, but it's still sort of crazy. Wow, yeah, they didn't go for Titania. I think that gives me the best chance, honestly. Okay. The mana I drew is a little awkward. Well, I can bounce that. Well, I guess not with Sylvan Safekeeper around. Yeah. That's sure. I have heard that this is a combo, but I still don't really see it. You're sacking lands to then draw cards and potentially get more lands. I don't really know what the end goal is there. Card is fine. If I want to try bounce the Nadu, not really. Witch Enchanter. Oh, that lets me just kill the Bolt or the Jite. Wow. Let's see. So definitely want Thundering Falls. I guess I'll library after that. Start thinking about things. I actually don't mind drawing a mountain, I think. More red sources seems good. Yeah, I guess if I did another way, I could have maybe done that. But let's see. So I library here. I play Witch Enchanter. I blow up the Jite. Seems okay. I don't really have a way to get rid of Nadus, so I guess I might as well just do that. They're going to be the Monarch for a bit here, but that's fine. I'll figure that out eventually. Just get rid of the threat for now. And then Jace plus on nothing. Pass the turn. Figure it out after. I don't know. I suspect I'm losing this game. They're going to find their Greaves or one of their infinite time walks, but not really a ton I can do about that. Yeah, they, oh, right. They have the Greaves in exile. Yeah, that's all right. Oof, rough one there. Let's see if we can bring it back. All right, here we go for round number 2 on the draw. I'll keep this hand obviously a little land heavy, but should be fine. Okay, don't love our opponents having Moxes. Alice Jailer. Selling on Parlor for now. I have lots of blue here. Right, if Magic Online decides to let me. Never quite know. Let's see what we got. Waiting on top. I do not need more lands. I will put that one in the graveyard. Let's see what we got from our opponent here. Hopefully something I can Chain Lightning. Nope, that's a 3/4. Yeah, these lightning bolts and stuff have gotten a lot worse, I'm gonna be honest. Nadu, Sentinel, annoying. A lot of 4 toughness things. Don't need this either. At least our surveils have been decent, although my top 3 cards have been Seachrome Coast, Mountain, Oliphant. So I don't exactly love that. Now we're getting hit by an Ulvenwald Oddity. Yeah. This Mox is just absolutely wrecking here. Everything being a turn ahead means really bad shape. And the fact that I've drawn only lands has not exactly helped, but gonna play an Elite Spellbinder, look at their hand, and probably concede the game because I'm about to take 7 more damage. I mean, they don't have a whole lot, but the Brain Search isn't bad. They have all these map tokens as well. Yay. Rough. Nisant. Get rid of the Nissa, they want to land? Okay. Elvish Mystic. We'll definitely get rid of that one. Cool, I'm taking 9 at minimum. Nice. Yeah, this was just Mox. Like, this whole game was just them having a Mox and being a turn ahead. Right, sure. I don't even know I can draw now, honestly. Raven sure isn't it? I mean, I'm gonna Palace Jailer here and hope for the best, but they probably have a counter spell even. go grab a plains. Play Old Palace Jailer. Ulvenwald out of here. Plant the chump. And then, wow. I mean, these draws have been abysmal. So that really is not helping. Let's have another chump blocker lined up. That's exciting. And do a 6-drop. Yeah, why not? The other Nissa, sure. Yeah. It's totally reasonable. I drew a land. Excellent, excellent. I mean, I can kill the Nissa, but then I'm dead. Yeah, we're pretty dead. Drawing just nothing but lands the entire game, not really helpful. Still don't think I want any of this stuff. Let's run it back and hope for a better draw. That was really miserable. All right, here we go. Hopefully no mocks from our opponent this time. I mean, I could keep this. It's got all my colors. I have a 2-drop and a removal spell. Obviously, there's lots of ways this goes wrong, but let's hope none of them happen, shall we? I don't hate that. I just jammed the Steam vents because I'll probably want it anyway. Fine. Kind of Johnny, please win this game for me. They have the counter for it. The 1 counter that can counter it, and then a 1/4 that I can't kill. The fact that our removal spells are just lining up so poorly against everything they're doing is really annoying. Fable here. Man, this is tough. Stern Scolding into Accelerant into Nadu, obviously, yeah. Guess everyone just has Nadu now. Like to use the ability, yes. What am I doing this turn? I have 5 mana with the treasure. So I can attack with Screaming Nemesis and stuff Bone Crusher up. I could discard the Seed Shark, maybe. That card's not doing a whole lot. If I want to, though, is it better just have a Seed Shark than a random card in my deck? It might be. Maybe I don't actually want to do this. Maybe the Sphinx could go. I don't have anything to flashback with it. I'm just worried I'm going to draw a bunch of lands, and it's not going to be useful anyway. Let's see. Discard them both, but that seems kind of bad too. I'll get rid of this guy. It's kind of interesting. Let's see. Go Fabled Passage. Yes. I'm gonna have the treasure, so it kind of doesn't matter what land I keep up. Okay. Go Fabled Passage and Nemesis. Back with both here. Right, that's fine. Attack this. Let's see, I have a lot of blue. Let's look at a white. Go Bone Crusher on the Nadu. You get the trigger, unfortunately, but at least the Nadu's gone. And Hornets, okay. Bad. You had the Force of Negation, really. Yeah, this is just not going the way I need it to go. This match is, yeah. We've played against two Nadu decks with our deck that has a bunch of burn removal. It's really annoying. Okay. Am I losing 2 Sentinels? Sure, why not? I think we're just dead. What am I gonna do against a million 3/4s? What can men do against such reckless hate? Oh, and this targets Nadu as well. Yeah, you know what? I've seen enough. Okay, let's see if we can steal a game. I obviously have to keep a library on the draw play, even though it's like all red cards. But yeah. Library of Alexandria. We're kind of hoping to give us something to burst lightning, but if not, I can probably NT in. Whisper, sure. That does not compete with life. Yeah, this puts me at 9 cards. I think I'm better off just playing the NT rather than drawing. Well, I guess I can't even draw more unless I want to like burst lightning their face or something. So yeah, let's go Mountain Fine, or do I want the steam vents out? I think Mountain's okay. Let's go Mountain NT. Pass. We'll see what I want to do after that. Depending on what they do, I might upkeep the library, maybe. Be nice to get an untapped white source, so I don't have to play the Witch Enchanter. But I guess I also have the Inti stuff happening here. Let's just draw and see what we draw. Okay, another tap land. Go ahead and attack, and I'll just discard the Thundering Falls, probably. Yeah, I think that's right. Do a 4-drop I can't play. Okay, fine. Let's draw a card. 3. I think I might just play Colonnade and get over the fact that I don't have Reprieve up. I don't know. Reprieve that critical. It's obviously good, but just getting the Colonnade down is also quite useful. Let's do that. They're just on mono nothings. There's some kind of combo deck, maybe? Who knows? All right. Draw. Bone Crusher is fine. Do this. Guess I can get rid of my island now. Okay. Inti. Get a land, that's fine. Something here. Wandering Emperor. Uh, yeah, I guess I'll just reprieve that. That's probably fine. Let's draw first in case it somehow gets countered or something. Reprieve. Okay, they did have the force. Okay. I think that unfortunately means I don't get to play Hallowed Fountain because I do want to burn that. Although I guess their plus isn't that big of a deal. If they kill it to make a samurai, I don't know that I care. If they plus it, I can still kill it later. They also don't want to go down to 5 cards, right? So let's go Hallowed Fountain and play Thraben, I guess. Everybody having Force and Negation today, too. It at least cost them a Lorien revealed. I suppose that's something. For on nothing is acceptable. Keeping up 1.5 million mana. Skyclave. I could Skyclave it. Let's just draw a card first. You have to say about that. Okay, then I will attack the Wandering Emperor. We'll take it. Okay. Interesting. Then I guess I'll play Fable. But Burst Lightning to kill the Emperor still. You want to counter my Fable, then okay, sure. Okay. Fine. Burst Lightning on upkeep. Here we have a Mox. As long as we're trading 1 for 1, the library means I'll keep winning. If they have something big, oh, that's not really that big. 2/2s, yeah, it's like it does draw them cards, which is obviously not bad for them, but I think I'll be okay here. Else they have, if anything, they're just keeping up more mana. We're doing more. Good Winds of Abandon, potentially, if there's more creatures. Crazy play to make. Oh, they're on Treasure Cruise. Okay, they are going off. No joke. Draw again. Shark's interesting. Raucous isn't bad. I think I might go land, Seed Shark, Bone Crusher here. Just 2. Nothing weird happening there. Okay. Is that too many cards that I'm using? Land, 7, 6, 5. I'm gonna have to clue to get back up to the library. I think that's okay. I get the Caracas out. At 1, 2, 3. Stomp that one, let's say. turn. Should be okay here. Yeah, next turn I can crack the clue and then get back up to library, potentially. They're back up to 7 cards. That was a lot. Pretty even on board. I mean, I guess I'm slightly ahead with the Chrome Host. Ooh, Demonic Tutor I don't like. Could be really bad for me. And I did not think I was going to lose the library game when playing like the Control Mirror, but Demonic Tutor could certainly do it. They drew a lot of extra cards. All right, let's see what they've got. Ceiling curtains. Okay, that's fine. Ah, into a massive counter spell is the plan, I guess. All right. Crack my clue. They have like a Hull Breacher or something. I guess I'm just effed, but do. Tap out of 1 red. That's okay. No Hull Breacher. So this. Oh, Palace Jailer's interesting. They're probably going to counter whatever I try to do here, so super psyched to be doing anything crazy. Maybe I just play my Bone Crusher Giant. Well, I should play a non-creature spell for the Chrome Host. Go land, and that's just Talisman. It's fine. I'll start activating the incubators at some point. If they want a Concealing Curtain, go right ahead. I have a hand just full of stuff. If I attack, I'm okay. We'll see. They might have some combo finish, and a lot I can do about that, but Palace Jailer, fine. Attack me. Probably fine too. Could try to double block, but why even risk it? Steal. Let's form an incubator. Third pass, interesting. Let's draw. Screaming Nemesis. Not bad, to be honest. We lead on the third path. 2. Counter that one. You're thinking about it. It's kind of scary. All right, let's Chain Lightning your manifest. That's right. Trigger all these things. Got a Kaido. Feed this incubator. Guess I'll just stack. They could have here. Comes tap my team. It's fine. I wonder if that's what they tutored for. Can Skyclave the Revealing Eye? They keep it back to block. They're attacking with it. Interesting. Are they going to Wrath or something? Pretty committal, and you're going to have something now, right? Storm, sure. Do Thoughtseize or something. That would be annoying because that would take me off library. Nope, just still nothing. All right. Activate this thing and try to attack you for 1 million damages. Card. Oliphant. No. Not crazy to just play that. Is there anything I want to do pre-combat? 3, 7. I don't think I'm playing any of my non-creature spells. Go. Okay. Everyone. Okay, they're going to take it. All right with that. Oh no, something's happening. All right, got Leyline Binding. Like a token? No, I can blow up everything else with Witch Enchanters, so. Oh, and that guy. Sure. Go to 8. That's fine by me. Still kind of want to Skyclave the Eye. 2, 3. Yeah, let's do that. I do play my land. 1, 3. Counter this, so be it. Snapcaster into Cryptic. Okay, that's pretty good. Gonna lie, that's pretty good. Draw, okay. Right now I'm slightly worried I might die, so let me cast the Witch Enchanter and get my guy back. Do I have some left to go with this? Plains, mountain, child. Okay, so I should have, I think. I do want to keep up Caracas because that might be relevant. Or they also have a counter for this, then I guess all right. Binding. It's the turn. I'll probably just double block the eye here if it attacks. Let's see what happens from here. I am off library now, but I think it's okay. See if they have a wrath or something. Still have the Bone Crusher waiting in the wings. Overlord of the Bale. Okay. Is that enough? That doesn't feel like it. They can take my wins, I guess, with... No, they don't even have enough black mana to do all that. Not to mention they're milling themselves really low. They returned Enduring Curiosity. Better? Let's see. Wins that. And now they have a 5/3 flash they can play. Either of them... These aren't legendary. Fine. Sphinx, okay. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mana. I think I'm gonna wins. Ideally, I would like to win Screaming Curiosity or Screaming Nemesis and activate Colonnade, but I don't think I can do that. If I just go Nemesis plus this, kill, attack for 3. Well, blocking doesn't do anything, so they block at 2/2. They take 3, 4, 5. They take exactly 8. It's fine to me. Nemesis here. 3. Everybody. Pretty sure that's game. They have something we're not expecting. Blocking this doesn't work. They'll just take lethal, so. Let's see. 4/3. Yeah, that unfortunately doesn't quite work. 4. Alright, so we're playing against Blue-Eyed Control here. Didn't see any Wraths. We saw the Winds of Abandon. There's no Wraths. They do have a Force of Negation Remand. Some Kaidos. They just have the Wander Boat. Both Kaidos. Ninjutsu, something to be careful of. Cryptic Command. Alright. They want to Kellen in this matchup. Get in under some counter spells, get some value, maybe. Seems kind of interesting. Are these burn spells any good? They can kill planeswalkers. Don't kill a ton of stuff. Stuff's all good. Yeah, maybe I cut like a burst lightning for a Kellen. Let's try that. Alright, here we go. First thing I have to mulligan this one. It's fine. Let's see. Put back one of the tap lands. I mean, it's definitely a land that's going back. It's either Thundering Falls or Plains, probably. Let's see. How much do I care about having double white? I mean, some, but not until later. But I guess having two tap lands maybe isn't ideal anyway. Alright, let's get rid of Thundering Falls. That's fine. Start with our parlor and go. You know, not the worst. I want another land. Not really. Especially a tapped one. I don't think it's quite what we want here. Maybe I'll regret that decision. Celestial Colony can be kind of good in these matchups, but Ceiling Curtains. Okay, well, I can't do much about that. Oh, Ancient too. Interesting. Huh. Did not anticipate this eventuality. I guess I'll play Screaming Nemesis. I guess it doesn't do anything against an 0-4 now that I think about it. Maybe this was bad, but whatever, I'll do it anyway. Kind of funny. If this was 3-4, I would be attacking into it, but because it's an 0-4, I don't. Oh well. I think getting this down is probably good, but yeah, I didn't think about drawing Ancient Tomb. I would have much rather had a Steam Vents out in that position, but I obviously got to play your tap land first, so I don't think that's like a reasonable way to sequence. Keep up stuff. All right. This. Could wins this, but it does not seem like the correct play. Let's just play a Chrome host and get it countered, I guess. Okay, no counter, nice. Leyline, sure. Well, I do have ways to remove that. At least one way. I don't know if I have multiple ways. Shirok. That's an annoying one, actually. Sarah Paragon. Terribly helpful. Let's attack, because I wouldn't mind playing the Bone Crusher thing here anyway. Because I haven't been attacking every turn, this looks a little suspicious, but what are they going to do? Not block? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, I just do it all. I guess I'll keep Grokkus in hand for now. Stop that. Bone Crusher. All right. They have 7 power in play. I don't know how much they can be dorking around this Shirokai nonsense, but I guess we'll see. You have to watch out for their Winds of Abandon. I probably don't want to commit too much more to the board. I think I'll keep the Sarah Paragon around. Kind of Madness out of Shadow. Wow. Sure. Ah. 4. Okay. You got it. I can Sarah Paragon that at least. Hunt. You know, I could just play an Oliphant. I get to attack with both of these after I clear this out with winds. That actually sounds kind of nice. I don't think I attack this turn. I mean, it's interesting. I get to just deal them 8, but I think I can do better than that. Well, they might chump with the pilot or something else, but playing Oliphant. See what's up. Next turn I can wins with overload, depending what they do. This is instant speed, right? Yeah, I don't love this. They're outcarding me right now. And we know they have a couple of counter spells, so this Winds of Abandon might not even work. But if it does, it's pretty nice. I expect this Oliphant's just going to get killed, is what's actually going to happen. But we'll see. There, yeah, that's about right. Okay. Fuck the Oliphant, I assume. They plussed it? Jesus Christ, okay. That has to be terrible for me. And they're attacking. Really? This is any target, right? Oh. I mean, I guess I have to block it so I can keep using Ancient Doom, but I can either kill Teferi or hit them for 8. Either option seems kind of nice. If I hit them for 8, they're at 8. I have an Oliphant. We'll block. I'd rather kill Teferi or try to get them low. Just don't know what the game plan is after they're at 8. Oh wait, I can replay the Nemesis? Do I have enough mana for all that? 3. I guess if I draw land, you have enough. They drew with Teferi. They're going to have a counter, right? Probably, maybe not. Whatever, I'm going to hit them for 8. It's a lot that goes wrong here. Fabled Passage, though, means it's fine. So let's go Passage, Racket, pick up a blue, probably, because that's the one I'm shortest on. Paragon. Fine. Okay. Nemesis probably gets countered. Okay. I'll spell, because if not, they're dead. Or I guess a removal would also work. Alright, I mean, I went for the win. We'll see if that's correct. They can stop this, they win, because they can just tuck my Sarah Paragon attack for lethal. Yeah, that's likely to do it. The 1/1 doesn't do anything. I have more than enough damage with trample. Yeah, the attack with the Archfiend was pretty aggressive. We'll see if it costs them the game or not. Okay. That does literally the least amount possible. All right, well, looked strong in the finish, but unfortunately a 1-2 there yet again. It's all right though. We'll keep trying. We'll keep trying. I think that was a cool deck. Didn't quite work out, but we'll get him next time. I hope you had fun. If you did, consider hitting like, subscribe, all the good YouTube buttons. They do help me out a lot. I appreciate it. That'll do it for now. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.